Okay, Monday the 15th, we have Mars and Uranus at the same exact degree, 26 degrees of Taurus. Be curious to see where 26 degrees of Taurus is in your personal chart, because there's going to be a lot of Mars pushing you forward and a lot of Uranus that has a lot of bright ideas. It's unpredictable. It can be like downloads of information. So there's a lot of energy there in this value sign of Taurus. Now, we have some trines between the sun and Saturn and the moon, and we have a square between the moon and Mercury. Okay, so the advice for Monday the 15th is that it's a great alone day. Watch your words, especially with romantic partners. Okay, that's going to be a big theme this month, is watching your words. It's almost like slow down, enjoy the summer, but you might want to keep the conversation light because there's a lot of energy going on this month with Venus. Okay, now the 16th, I wrote more love, less talking, and show some love through your actions. Okay, so there's a trine with Venus and the moon on the 16th, but there's a square with Mercury. So just show love through actions. Why not? Okay, maybe pack a picnic. Maybe you do something nice. Okay, Wednesday the 17th. Again, less talk, more rest and gentleness. Write down ideas and speak them later. And, Mercury's got some squares going on with Mars and Uranus. We've got a square with the moon and Saturn, but thank goodness on Wednesday the 17th, we have a trine with Venus and Neptune. So this month it's just like there's so many different, like we get a little trine, but then we get a whole bunch of squares. We just have to keep moving forward. Just pay attention to what life's showing you, where the change is, where you feel like you're not, where it's hitting and it's like you can't move ahead. Okay, try again later. Okay, because these squares kind of come and go. Now, Thursday the 18th, it's just way too easy to fight. We've got Mercury square Mars and Uranus, and your words can get you in trouble. So stay busy doing your own thing on Thursday the 18th while the moon's in Sagittarius, which the moon loves to go in Sagittarius, loves to go do its own thing. Now, remember, we're building towards the second full Capricorn moon. The first one was July 21st. The second one first one was June 21st. The second one is July 21st. This happens every once in a while when we have some of these longer months. Okay. And I think it's kind of cool when we get a double. So you Capricorns are really feeling it, and especially you Capricorns, because Pluto's going to come back and retrograde back into your sign by September. So you're kind of getting like this double dose of clarity because you're going to be able to see, because the moon's going to be so bright. You're going to see what's not working. You're going to see where you're overworking. And remember, your ruling planet is in the sign of Pisces, Saturn in the sign of Pisces. So Capricorn, make sure that you're not all work and no play. Okay. And so here's your second chance to take a peek at that as we start building towards this full moon that will happen on Sunday. Now, Friday, work followed by rest. Continue to watch your words. Okay. There's a square with Neptune and the moon. We might not be able to know exactly what's happening. Mercury's squaring Mars and Uranus. So just take it slow with your words. Mars moves to Gemini over the weekend. And let's see, it's going to pick up speed because Taurus was so slow moving. So Mars is going to want to get out there and be social in this sign of Gemini. Okay. Now, the moon is also opposite Pluto on the 20th. So there is super social energy. You're going to kind of see what's coming up to change. And, Pluto can be intense change, but it also can be some sexy energy. So keep that in mind too. Now we move into the full moon on Sunday. Let's see what's coming up for completion. Okay. And the moon will be in the sign of Aquarius. Now, Mercury is making a square with Aquarius. So we got a lot of Aquarius, and Aquarius rules large groups of people, and it rules our friends. And so we really want to watch our words so we don't hurt any of our friends. Okay, so I got the symbol for zip it and shut it this week because it's a good week for that. Now, let's pull a couple tarot cards for this week of July 15th through 21st, this full moon week. Let's see what you need to know here. And your first card is the Six of Pentacles. Now, the Six of Pentacles usually looks like somebody, some kind of financial exchange going on. All right, give and take. And remember, the key to this month is give and take because there's squares and there's trines and there's Cancer energy and there's Capricorn energy. And it's like mom and dad and there's this give and take. And it's nice to see the Six of Pentacles show up. Okay. Now, you also have the Three of Pentacles, which looks like a classroom setting. You are surrounded by like-minded people. You're building something here. And your Cozy Witch card is the Patient Witch. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. This is the Hanged Man in this deck. And what a lovely version. Okay. So it looks like there's some give and take. There's some things working out. There's some things moving forward with the Six of Pentacles. Looks like you are surrounded by some people. You are learning from other people. Maybe you're in a classroom setting, or maybe you are just learning as you go to go with the work and the slow energy. You're learning how to do that. Okay. And the Patient Witch is here to teach you some patience this midsummer week, July 15th through 21st.